Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today we're going to be doing a exciting video. I have the Lunar Beauty 12 Day of Christmas Advent Calendar, and I have this idea where I'm going to allow, I am moving, my camera is moving, I'm going to allow this Advent Calendar decide what books that I read based on the colors that are in the palette. There are 12 colors in this palette, and each day, like obviously, hopefully you know what an advent calendar is, but each day has its own color. So I figured that I would do I would open 3, and then after the 3rd day I would, because it usually takes me like between 2 to 3 days to read a book depending on the length of it, you know? So I figured that I would allow this to influence the color of the books that I read, like based on the color of the covers, you know? So that's the idea of this video. I am gonna open 3 colors for each book, and then I'm going to go scour my bookshelves and I'm going to pick out a book to read for this specific video. So that's the idea. I love makeup. If you did not know, it might not look like it all the time because I don't wear makeup all the time, but I really do love makeup. I love the whole artistry of makeup, and I just figured that this would be a fun video to do. So let's get into it. I'm gonna open the palette. So in this palette, or in this little advent calendar, there is a big palette that you can put all of your, you know, all of your eyeshadows in, because this is an eyeshadow palette. Let's open it and see the palette. Now, when I open advent calendars, I'm not very good at them because I call everything Heather-proof because I have a hard time opening stuff for some reason, you know. But I'm going to try to do it as seamlessly as possible. So first, here's the palette. It's very pretty. It's got a good weight to it. It's got a mirror. You know what a palette looks like. Alright, so let's open day 1 and see what we got. Day 1 is open. Here's the eyeshadow, and what color we got. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. Focus, camera. Hold on me, on my eyeshadow. It's like a gold shimmer. That's really pretty. Okay, so that's the first one. So something with gold. The next one, day 2. Day 2 is it's like a purpley maroon plum shade. So we have gold and plum, maroon, whatever you want to call it. And then day 3 is, I like that it comes in these little individual boxes. These are pretty. Day 3. If I get it out. Day 3 is like a champagne shimmer. Okay. So give me a second. I'm going to go look at my books. Alright. I figured it out. So for these 3 colors right here, we are going to read He Started It. So you got the golds, you get like the sunset in the background, you have that pretty plum color sort of in the background. But yeah, I figured that that's a good start, right? Because you got all these, and then you got this. I think that's perfect. Like, I am excited about that, about those choices. So there we go. This is the first book, He Started It by Samantha Downing, and I'm very excited. Also, what I plan on doing in this video is creating some sort of look with the 3 colors of the day, or of the 3 days, and when I get to the 50% mark, I will update you on this, and hopefully I'll show you a look with this palette. So, yay! Hello, I'm here to update you on this book right here. But before I do that, I just played with Lunar Beauty palette, like the 3 that I opened. I wanted to show you the eye look that I came up with just very quickly to show you like that it matches the book and everything. I mean, I guess you can kind of tell like that. So anyways, I'm gonna do like a close-up. I'm not a professional, but I want you to look at the eyeshadow. Like, so pretty. And I think, oh sorry, let me try to do this without like totally blinding you with the mirror. I think this one right here, the gold, that like true gold, oh my god, so pretty. So yeah, I am not a professional makeup artist, obviously, but I just wanted to show you like my eye look that I came up with, and it's like matching my shirt and everything, and it's matching the book, and I'm loving this book so far. I really like her main character, Beth. I like the way that she's narrating the story and telling us about, like, giving us like little bitty pieces of what her family was like, and just telling it how it is. She's not afraid to tell you her opinion. She's secretive, but she gives you just enough information for you to be like, well, why'd you stop? Like, tell us more, you know? So she is not a good person. You can tell that. Her whole family is not good people. Like, her grandfather did something really bad. There's a twist in here, and you find out about somebody else in her family. And what's going on is they're going on a road trip that they took when they were younger. They have to go on the exact route because in their grandfather's will, he just passed away. He's saying that they have to go do something for him, and they have to follow the exact route that they took on this family road trip that they took that did not turn out very well. And as you go along, you get to see what the road trip was. You get to find out more about their family. There are 5 people in the car. 5 people. There's Beth, her husband Felix. There's Eddie, who is Beth's older brother, and then his wife. What's her name? I don't remember her name at the moment. Katie? Julie? I don't remember. And then the younger sister, Portia. And there's just a lot of secretiveness going on. This book is set in like the southern states at first. They're all from Alabama. And then they like go on the road trips. They're going to cross-country road trip to California. So that's what's going on. There's also this weird black truck that's following them, and they're trying to figure that out, like if that's part of what's going on, if somebody's trying to sabotage them, whatever. But that's what's going on right now, and I'm really enjoying it. It's very fast-paced. Got to the halfway mark within like a couple of hours yesterday. Love it so far. Really glad that I picked this up. Also, so glad that it like matches this palette perfectly. So like it literally matches it perfectly. Don't look at my feet. So pretty. So pretty. That is my update on this. I'm going to continue reading it today. It's Saturday, and I'm just going to continue on with my day. And I'll talk to you in a little bit. Finished this book. I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Y'all all know that I do not like a cliffhanger ending. I like to know how the story ends. I like to know about my characters. I just like those final things, and I did not get that in this book. But that is not saying that this book is horrible. My camera's moving, so I'm moving with it. This book is not horrible. I really enjoyed this book for the most part, or for the majority of it, except like, you know, the last couple pages, like the last 10 pages. Thought that it happened a little too quickly, and I wanted it to go on for a little bit longer. The people in this book are not good people, so don't go into it thinking that they are. I think you would get that vibe like from the first couple of pages, honestly. And I loved all the twists and turns. I really enjoyed this book just based on like how bad everybody was in this book. There's no good people in this book whatsoever. This family comes from a lot of heartache, and this family comes from a lot of traumatic things that have happened. The parents aren't good. The grandparent, or one of the grandparents, is good. Grandpa's not good. The siblings aren't good. They have sibling rivalry. They get along for the most part, but they all have their own agendas, and they just are not good people at all. And I like that. I like going into books where you know the characters aren't going to be good. You like but they're just like bad people, and you know that, and it's just like enjoyable, you know, like just watching shows like that. You always like the bad guy. I don't know. I enjoyed this book. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Highly recommend it. Will continue reading Samantha Downing. This is my first book by her, by the way. And I have My Lovely Wife. I also have, what's the next book called? I can't remember. For Your Own Good, I believe. Is that what it is? I believe it's, yes, For Your Own Good, about a teacher and students and all that kind of stuff. So really enjoyed this book. I have a feeling that Samantha Downing is going to turn out to be one of my favorite authors, but we'll hold off until the second, like until I read 2 books by her to say that. Maybe 3. Anyways, pick up this book if you are interested in it, and it's really good. And I love my eyeshadow right now. I can't really tell right now, but my eyeshadow, bomb. Okay. Speaking of eyeshadows, let's go into the next one so we can pick out our next book. So we're going to be opening up 4, 5, and 6, or days 4, 5, and 6, to see what next book color or color scheme we're going to be looking for on my bookshelf. I really want to read a romance, so hopefully these colors come out to be a little bit romantic. Starting off, we have a chocolatey brown. Wouldn't say that's very romantic, but you know, it's a good base. It's like a good starting point. Maybe like chocolate, like chocolate chip. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so day 5. I can't do that. Oh my god. Okay, so day 5 is right here. Let's day 5. Ooh, it's another pretty. Focus camera. It's another pretty champagne-y white. It's more like a white gold, I would say. Ooh, that's gonna be a pretty little. That's gonna be a pretty look right there. I can already tell. Okay, last shade, day 6, is. Ooh, it's a camel. It's like a pretty yellow camel color. It's picking up more like mustard yellow on the camera right now, but it's like more of like a camel-y. So we have these 3 colors right here. We have a camel, a dark brown, and like a white shimmer. So hold please. Okay, so I found a book, and I'm super excited about it because it's one of my like top books of 2022 or 2022. Yeah, 2022. It's Weather Girl by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This is the second book that I will be reading by her, and I picked this because like the camel little boots, his boots, and then the raindrops on the actual book itself. Thought that that was a cute match. It's not like the same exact colors, but it's close enough, and it's kind of hard to tell in here. So this is what I'm going to be reading for this next little, you know, trio, and I'm super excited about it. See, okay, see. The boot, like the heel of the boot, and that matched perfectly. And then his boot, and that matched perfectly. And then like the water and that shimmer matched perfectly. So that's why I picked it. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you constantly, but that's why I picked it. I'm gonna put the colors in the palette so you can see like the palette coming together. It's very shimmery. I do remember that this palette is supposed to have 9 matte or 6 mattes and 6 shimmers. So that's why it's very, very shimmery. Put these down here. I'm excited though. I like these kind of colors. I like warmer colors to my makeup palettes. I got some brown eyes if you didn't know already, and I think that warmer colors look better on me than cool tone colors, although I do like to pull off cool tone as well. But here is the palette so far. These were the first the first 3 that I opened. These are the next 3 that I opened. Here's the first book with its colors. And then here's the second book with its colors. So, got a theme going. Got a theme and I'm liking it. See you when I hit the 50% mark of Weather Girl, and you'll see my next look with this palette using those 3 colors. So, here to check in with you on this video and show you my eyeshadow that I made with Lunar Beauty palette using the 3 colors. Ooh. Using the 3 colors right here on the bottom right here. So also to check in with you on this book at the halfway mark. I'm really enjoying it. The 2 characters in here are very, very cute. So we have Ari, we also have Russell, and Russell is a sports reporter and Ari is a weather reporter, and they are trying to get their bosses together or back together because the news office that they work at is horrible because their bosses are constantly like at each other's throats, but they end up having feelings for each other, and halfway through this they are starting to like act on those feelings, and it's really cute. And Ari finds out something about Russell that he's not keeping a secret, but he just wasn't like forthcoming with it, you know, and she's taking it very well, and they're just really cute and I like it. And I also like that Russell is not your typical hero where he's all thin and muscular and super tall and all that kind of stuff. He's just your average guy, and I really, really like that because you don't find that a lot in romance. And he's just very, very sweet. And even at one point in the book so far, he's gotten jealous, but it was like a reactive jealous where he was a guy like hit on Ari in front of him, and he wasn't jealous of the fact that she got hit on. He was just kind of like, well, am I not good enough, basically, because he's a nice guy. He's not like a super hot guy, you know what I'm saying. So it's just really cute and I'm really enjoying it. Again, I wanted to show you my eye look for this. It was yellow and brown and like a white shimmer, so I just went kind of simple with it. But I am going to a Friendsgiving that I am having with some of my girlfriends, and I'm going to come back and read, and hopefully I'll finish this book tonight because I need a break from another book that I'm reading. I just need a break from it, but hopefully I'll finish this book tonight. I'm really excited to finish it, and then we'll get to the next 3 colors that I'm going to do and pick out the next book that I'm going to read for this video. So here to check in with you on this video. I finished Weather Girl and I'm giving it 5 stars. I loved this book. This book gave me all the feels. Good, bad, sad, mad, all of the things. Ari and Russell are super cute. They have their little spats here and there, but open communication is a huge part of this book. Ari is trying to be super open with Russell, so is Russell. Russell's been out of the dating game for a while, and Ari is not. She just got out of a relationship where her boyfriend broke up with her abruptly, or excuse me, her fiance did. And she's also battling with depression. She's very she's not open with a lot of people about depression because she doesn't want them to perceive her as like super sad all the time and everything like that, and she puts on a persona where she's always happy, but she's really not. And Russell and Ari are super relatable characters, and I just really love them. Like, I really love this book. 5 stars. If you are looking for a hard-hitting contemporary that's super cute, funny, has really good characters, has some humor in it, but also has a lot of serious talks too about mental health and about relationships in general, I think you would really love this book. It's really, really good. So yes, these 3 colors were for this book, and I showed you my eye look yesterday. So now we're fixing to open up the next 3 colors in the palette and pick out our next read. So here is the advent calendar We're opening up 7, 8, and 9, and I'm really excited about this because I know that 9, there was a mishap with the color 9, and I already know like what color it is, but I don't know what the other 2 colors are. So it's day 7. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's pretty. I wonder if this is going to be interesting. So day 7. Okay. Day 7 is a chocolatey bronze shimmer. It's really pretty. Moving into day 8. Oof, that's pretty. Alright. This is one of my favorite colors. I love these kind of colors to put on my added balls level. It's going to be an interesting eye look though. Okay, come on. Come out. So we have this. Come on. Focus, camera. So we have this like not quite foresty green, but it's not like a puke green either. It's in between. I don't really know. I don't really know how to explain this green, but I love that color green. The green is one of my faves. Alright, and then I believe that this is day 9, right? Yes, day 9. So day 9 has like 2 shadows that you can choose from because they messed up on day 9 making the advent calendar. And it's really pretty. That's pretty. This whole palette is just super pretty to me. And this is the color that got sent. But in the review of this advent calendar, it was said that this color got messed up on the way, so they sent like a replacement color. And we're gonna open that too and see which one I like better to put in the palette. Okay, because I believe that this one that I'm opening right now is supposed to be like a lighter shimmer than the one that got sent, but the one that got sent is really pretty too, so I don't know. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited about this one. Okay, so not that far off. This is more of like a shimmery, I'd say not like a top coat, but it's not what got sent. So this is more of a shimmer. Here are the 2 colors. This one is the one that got messed up. This one is the one that is supposed to go in the palette. They're literally the exact same color, but one is just more of like a shimmer, and then one is like a chunky shimmer. So I'm gonna put these in the palette right quick, show you what they look like, and then go get a book. Okay, so this row, or these 3 colors right here, are the colors for 7, 8, and 9. As you can see, they are, there's like a, this is gonna be interesting. So there's bronze, there's a green, and then there's another green. I personally liked the green that was messed up, like that got sent. So I'm gonna go pick out a book right quick and then come back and show you what I picked. I found the book, and it is Delilah Green Doesn't Care. So this is by Ashley Herring Blake, and this is a sapphic romance about Delilah and Claire. Delilah is going back to her hometown to be a photographer in her sister's like best friend's wedding, or her sister's wedding, I think. Yeah. Her stepsister's wedding, and she ends up seeing Claire, and you know, sparks start to fly. This is one of the books that's on my most anticipated read for this year, but I wanted to show you the colors together. My camera's about to die, of course, or not. So here are the colors. You got the green in the trees, you got that brick color and then the shimmer green. So it goes well together, and I'm excited to read this book. So there is my next one. When I'm 50% in, I will show you my eye look. Hey y'all, here to update you on this video. So I am at the halfway mark of Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and I'm really enjoying this so far. I really like Delilah. I like all the side characters that we have. So we're following this group of women who Delilah and Astrid are stepsisters. Then we also have Claire and what's her name? Claire and Iris. There we go, Claire and Iris. And they are Astrid's best friends. They've been best friends since they were in middle school, so they're all really, really close. And then we have Delilah, who is, like I said, Astrid's stepsister, and she's never fit in. She's also gay, and after she moved, or like after she graduated from high school and everything, she just moved out of her hometown. She's like, I'm done with this. No, 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 no. Don't want to deal with this anymore. So she just moved off and became a photographer. She's also kind of like a struggling artist because she wants to get into the selling photography type thing. But in the meantime, she is hired to take pictures for her stepsister Astrid's wedding. And she has pretty significant anxiety about going back to her hometown because she doesn't want to see her family. She doesn't get along with her family. Her dad died when she was younger. She got stuck with her stepmother and her stepsister, who didn't really care for her when she was younger. Delilah didn't care for Delilah when she was younger. So she has a hard time with that. But then she comes back and she sees Claire, and Claire has always been like in her vision, you know. And Claire is also attracted to Delilah. So those are the two people. This is Delilah, that's Claire. Claire is a single mom. The dad is kind of in and out of her daughter's life, so she's dealing with that. So there's a lot of talk about family dynamics in here. There's a lot of talk about sibling rivalry in here. Delilah and Astrid go at each other all the time, and Delilah really loves to get on Astrid's nerves. So it's just a fun dynamic, and like I said, Delilah and Claire are attracted to each other, and it's just kind of going from there. So I'm really enjoying it. It's very funny. It's fast paced. It's just like, it's very heartwarming, and it's something that I really, really needed at the moment. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. So I'm really enjoying this. Wanted to share my eye look with you. We are in the greens. Greens are my favorite. I love greens. We're this row right here, or this section right here, this little, what would you call it? I'm not very good at, you know, colors, like describing, but this shimmery green, then we have this like, almost like lime green-esque, the lime, it's not quite a puke green, but you know. And then we also have this like cranberry, focus. We also have this like, I would say it's like a smashed cranberry shimmer. It's not quite, it's like a bronzy, but it also has a little bit of red tint to it. It doesn't look like it right here, but it does. So those are the colors that I had. I also put a little bit of this right here in my waterline just to kind of offset this color a little bit. I know I wasn't supposed to, I cheated a little bit, but I wanted to show you the eye look. So here's my eyes. Again, I'm not the best makeup artist. I wouldn't even call myself an artist, but I just like to play, you know? I like to play. And I think that it turned out pretty good today. I didn't have a lot to go with the 3 colors that I had, so I kind of had to get creative. But I'm really enjoying this palette. Like, this palette's a really good palette. I like this. I like the cover of this, and it matches this book really well. So it's just like all kinds of vibes today. I'm really enjoying Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and when I'm done with it, I'll holler at you and let you know what I feel. Right now, it's going really well, so there's that. Hello, here to update you on this book right here. Ended up finishing this and I gave it 5 stars. I really enjoyed this story. I thought that Claire and Delilah and their relationship was really cute. It was very sweet. They didn't communicate at times when they should have, which caused some issues in their relationship, but in the end they came together and they just like, it was a very heartwarming story. It also had a lot of talk about sibling rivalry, but also like siblings finding love for each other. It also had a great friend group, and Iris and Claire were really good friends to Astrid, and Astrid was a really good friend to them for the most part. Astrid was going through a lot with her family as well. Astrid is Delilah's stepsister, and when they were younger, Astrid lost her dad, and then her mom got remarried to Delilah's father. So they were about the same age, like Astrid and Delilah are about the same age, but then tragically Delilah's dad dies out of nowhere, so Astrid's mother takes on Delilah as her own as well, and she's basically like a redheaded stepchild, you know, black sheep of the family, and that's how she feels. And there's a lot of talk about that in there as well. Astrid and Delilah finally get their, like, they come together and they straighten out their sister relationship or whatever. It's just a really good story. I didn't particularly like the non-communication between the characters, like Claire and Delilah, but in the end, like I said, I mean, it's a happily ever after. So yes, I enjoyed this book. I highly recommend it if you were looking for a sapphic romance that is very sweet, that's very funny, it's very witty, it has a dry sense of humor. You'll love this book. I think you will. So we're opening up the last of the advent calendar. We are on days 10, 11, and 12. I'm very excited about this. I hate to see that this video is coming to a closing, but I'm really excited to see what the last book is going to be and what the last colors are going to be. So, I don't even know where the palette is at the moment. I think it's over there somewhere. But we're opening up day 10. Let's see what's in here. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, yes. Got a darker brown. Sorry, the lighting's not all that great. It's dark. We just got back from Chris's family, or my family too, but you know, Chris's side of the family, and it's Thanksgiving. So if you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Hope that you had a great time and that you didn't eat too much. Oh no, day 11 is like, no, Heifer, you cannot get in here. Okay, there it goes. Might have crushed the eyeshadow in the process, but it's there, so we got it. Let's see. What we got? Ooh, we got cranberry shimmer. It's kind of, yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be a pretty look. Let's, before I say anything about the look, let's open day 12. Right quick and see what we got going on. Oh, yes. And we got a black. So we have these 3 colors right here. Yes, we have these 3 colors. I don't know. So we got a brown, a black, and then that pretty shimmery color. That's going to be a pretty look. I'm excited about that. So I'll be right back once I pick up my look. That took a lot longer than expected. So who knew that these 3 colors right here could be so hard to pick out books for? But I found it, and I'm going to be reading Finlay Donovan Knocks Them Dead. This is the second book in the Finlay Donovan is Killing It series. This is the first book to the series. I absolutely loved this book last year, and I've been wanting to get to this one, but I just haven't had like the time to actually do it, you know, to actually read it. But now is the perfect time. So let's show you the colors side by side. Oops, I guess I should turn the book around. That would be good. So it's the last row. You got, hold on, it's kind of hard to do in this lighting because I did not pick the correct lighting for this. But obviously the black goes with that. Then we have this beautiful shade. It's like a crushed, like a shimmery cranberry shade, you know. It's really pretty. It matches, oh no, how's it feel? It matches her hair. Oh, okay. It matches her hair. And some of her glasses is in the right, like, tone, I guess you could say. And then this color was the hardest one, but it matches kind of like her forehead and part of her glasses as well. So mostly like her, yeah, like glasses. It's the right tones for it. So I'm very excited to get into this book. I've been wanting to read it, like I said, for a little bit, for a while. And I will fill you in when I get 50% in and show you my eye look. So excited! I am here to end this vlog and talk to you about this book right here, Finley Donovan Knocks Them Dead, and show you my look, like my eyeshadow look that I made with the last 3 colors of this palette. So I'm going to show you the eyes first. I went a little bit darker because, you know, our last 3 colors were this one, and this one. So I had to go a little bit darker, but I have decided. I have a party, like a work party that I have to go to, and I'm using this as my palette because the color of my outfit that I'm going to be wearing, a lot of these colors are in it because, you know, it's all like Christmassy and everything like that. But showing off the book, I guess I should put my glasses back on. Showing off the book with these 3 colors. So here's the book, here are the colors. Like that one, that one, that one. You know, I'm not very good at this, but so those are the colors. This is the book, and yeah, I'm loving it. I love it. I love that palette. It's really good. You can still get your hands on it. I would highly recommend it. Anyways, let's talk about this. I ended up giving this 5 stars. I love Finley. I love Vero. I love their friendship. I want to be friends with them. I said this last year when I read Finley Donovan is Killing It. I absolutely just love this series. It's a fun, wild ride of cozy mystery, trying to figure out what's going on, Finley and Vero just get into some really weird situations that, you know, that, like, they get into some really bad situations that they probably don't need to be in, but they have found themselves there. And this one is just taking a deeper dive into what Finley Donovan went through in the first book with her Hitler, or like being a, hold on, let me just see if, I felt like you could hear my dryer going, and you probably could, but I hope that you don't hear it now, so we'll just see. But anyways, I really like this story. It is funny. Finley is getting into some deeper things from the first book, and she is finding that even though she doesn't want to be in this, she's been dragged into this world because, you know, she's supposed to be a hit woman and everything, and it's just really funny. It's really funny how Vero and Finley find themselves where they are, but something always miraculously happens to where they get away with everything, you know? And now they, I should say, are finding themselves deeper into the mob part of what's going on, or like a hitmen and stuff like that. And it's funny. If you have not picked up this series, I would highly recommend it to you. It's very funny, especially if you really like cozy mysteries. I think you would love this book. It's gonna make you laugh out loud. It's gonna make you have all the feels, and it's just about friendship. It's about, even though you don't want to be in situations, getting through those situations, even if it puts you in situations that you probably don't need to be in, you know. But it's just her and Vero and Finley's kids trying to figure out navigating life. Finley does do a really good job of keeping her kids out of what's going on behind, or like what she and Vero are doing, so please don't think that she's dragging them into all that, because she's not. She's really trying to keep her kids safe, which I appreciate in this type of book. But Hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you want to see this again in some other way. Me picking out books based on like your favorite eyeshadow palette. I love makeup even though it doesn't look like I do because I never wear it. But yeah, just let me know in the comments down below and let me know if you like this video or not. And I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye. Look at my Christmas tree, it's so pretty. Oh, Christmas tree. That's the next thing coming up. Hopefully you'll like it. Bye.